Well, very good morning to you. Thank you for joining us here on this Tuesday morning. I'm John Mayer.
And I'm Lily Taylor. The first official full day of fall is upon us, and it might feel like it for at least a couple hours.
Yeah. Enjoy it while it lasts, because we got some summer. Things are changing in a big way. Brandon joining us, of course, over the Weather Center. So far this morning, exactly what you expect, but
a slow start out there, if I do say so myself, for some areas. But let me just say, heading into the late morning hours, we're going to crank up that heat and see quite the change. It's not going to be feeling like fall, Lily. I know you're really excited about it, but nonetheless, as you guys head out the door, for portions of the Willamette and Umpqua valleys, visibility not going to be a big concern for you guys. Those temperatures starting to range anywhere between the mid to upper 40s, already into some 50s for some regions. Nonetheless, though, as we head into the remainder of our western valleys, the mixed bag going to start to see a little bit more like we're uniform, with the potential even for some clear conditions going from those 50s into 70s, 80s, if not 90s. And we are definitely holding on tight to those warmer temperatures as you head out the door tomorrow. Rather similar start, of course. So as far as if we're managing to hang on tight to that through the remainder of the work week, well, we'll track that out coming up in that full forecast ahead.
LSB Live is sponsored by Alpha Towing and Recovery.
Thank you, Breen. Now time for a look at our morning traffic watch with our live shot buddy. Currently on Interstate 5 at the 30th Avenue exit near LCC. He's looking north on the highway. LSB is reporting that the roads are dry this morning and temperatures starting out a little chilly. So if you're getting ready to head to work, maybe go turn that heater on now, but it won't last long. You'll have to turn that AC on in just a few hours. Keep in mind, we have no traffic alerts to report here locally, but in the Foley Ridge fire area, there's still a delay there on Highway 242 at the intersection of 126. So you're going to see closures if you do head that way. But other than that, no accidents to report or any delays slowing you down. So LSB, get a warm mocha while you can.
Yeah, we know he definitely will right there. Well, a developing story here after community members from the Pleasant Hill School District attended the first school board meeting since a district employee was put on paid administrative leave.
The leave came from a post the employee made regarding the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Around 120 people attended the meeting last night. The school district anticipated a high turnout, leading them to move the meeting location to the gym. The community says they are concerned for students that could have been affected by the comments made by the employee.
I think they should be able to go to their counselor, go to their teachers, and that is just not the case. That wasn't a safe spot for them to go and express how they were feeling. And I personally think that the conclusion should be dismissal.
There were also people who were concerned over the punishment of the employee, believing it to be too harsh.
Going after somebody and trying to take away their livelihood because they made a mistake, it's just not productive. They need to forgive and move on.
The district says the employee is still on paid administrative leave while they conduct their investigation. Also at the meeting were parents of Thurston students. And this morning, a new phase underway in the investigation into Charlie Kirk's assassination. And while the state of Utah filing charges against the suspect last week, the federal government could be looking to file some charges as well, investigating every lead they come across, including what some previously viewed as simply conspiracy theories. National correspondent Christine Frizzell has more.
At the FBI, a quote, thorough and exhaustive investigation is now underway into the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk.
Could you state your name?
Tyler James Robinson.
While the prime suspect is already in custody with murder charges filed against him last week, FBI Director Kash Patel says he wants to know more from those who knew or communicated with Tyler Robinson, including in online chats, like on the gaming app Discord.
What we're doing, we've already done, is serve legal process, not just on Discord, so that the information we gathered is sustained and held in a evidentiary posture that we could use in prosecution should it be decided to do so.
On the same day as Kirk's memorial service, FBI Director Patel vowing to meticulously investigate theories and questions, including the possibility of accomplices and hand gestures observed as potential signals near Charlie at the time of his assassination. Videos like this from seconds before Kirk was shot, spreading like wildfire on social media. The FBI director saying he's looking into it, a somewhat unprecedented statement to make about an ongoing investigation by Patel, who early in the case wrongly posted about a suspect being in custody when they had the wrong guy. The state case already involves the potential for the death penalty, and now the Department of Justice may seek the same. Legal experts say as the case carries on, federal prosecutors will be far more focused on the suspect's intent.
Was he wanting to kill Charlie Kirk because of religious beliefs? Was it a hate crime based on religion? Was it based on antagonism towards his First Amendment rights to speak out to those students at that Utah campus?
Answers may come from those who communicated with the suspect in the days before and after the shooting, as questions pour in about whether anyone may have aided and abetted him in any way. I'm Christine Frizzell reporting.
An alert for anyone who relies on SNAP benefits. A viewer shared with us they got scammed, lost more than $700 worth of benefits, only to find out they won't be refunded. The Oregon Department of Human Services telling us that federal funding and authorization to replace benefits that all ran out back in December no longer authorized by Congress to replace stolen funds. ODHS says scams are unfortunately not uncommon. They've actually seen a 50% increase in reported money stolen from EBT cards in just the first half of September compared to July and August combined. However, there are some steps you can take to help keep your benefits safe. ODHS says only use trusted resources to view and manage your EBT card. Of course, skimming devices, those can be placed on top of existing card readers. If you ever see something that looks out of place or tampered with, simply avoid using the scanner. Let the business know. Never share your PIN or write it onto your card, and always cover the keypad when you're entering your PIN in a public setting. And change that PIN often as well. And if you ever receive a text asking for your EBT card number or your PIN, just ignore it. ODHS will never ask for that information in that manner. You can always head to our website, of course, for additional resources to keep yourself safe as well.